Hello guys, it's Chels Daft here with your instant match reaction. If you didn't see my live match commentary, I've literally just finished my stream for the commentary and I'm doing this video. Chelsea 3, West Ham 0, clean sheet, 3 points. We're back above Spurs in the league into 5th place. West Ham didn't have a shot on target, even though it was dodgy for long periods, let's be honest. Big result. Let's get cracking. So guys, heading into this game, let's just be honest. We were looking for a performance. We were looking for a good win. We were looking for a clean sheet. We were looking to be playing well. We were looking to be creating chances. You can pretty much tick off everything that we wanted, we got. Apart from West Ham turning the game on its head in relation to possession and dominating the game. Chelsea dominated the first 20 minutes of the first half. West Ham come back into it the second part of the first half. West Ham then started the better of the two teams in the second half. Chelsea grew into it, killed them off second half. And that's the way the game played out. And what a big result. What a massive result for Chelsea, for Frank Lampard and for confidence. The fact that you managed to live through West Ham, the way they were playing, they caused us some problems with their movement, with how hard they work and they graft. You know West Ham are a hard-working team and you've got to be prepared for that to match them. I thought Chelsea matched them well. At times, we didn't and we nearly paid for it. We've given the ball away second half, but we get into that a bit later on. So let's get into this game now. And Frank Lampard made some strange decisions with regards to team selections for me. I'm just being honest. I'm not criticising him. I'm just saying, in my opinion, strange selection. We all knew that Cesar Azpilicueta was going to come in and play right back because Reece James is not fit. We know that. So you can pretty much name your back five of Mendy, the goalkeeper, Chilwell, Silva, Zuma, Azpi. Middle of midfield, knowing that you've got... Last week we lacked sort of bite and pressing and energy, you know, late in the game, and obviously protection and people like that. Work rate. Mateo Kovacic was left on the bench. Kai Havertz was dropped from the team, went onto the bench, maybe rested, let's just say that. It's the wrong term, dropped. And N'Golo Kanté, Mason Mount started with Jorginho. Now, I did say beginning of the stream that Jorginho would be playing in the middle of the three, and he was. And his movement and his use of the ball will be great for us in this particular game, because there's an argument in the last couple of games where we've been defeated. We didn't recycle the ball quick enough. He's the sort of one that can spot a pass from deep and lay it in. And that's what you want him there to do. I think looking back at the game now in my head, literally minutes after it's finished, there was some times he did that, but a lot of times he didn't. It was just sort of dropping in and helping out. West Ham, without the ball in the first half, were sitting inside their half. Then they pushed forward high at times. Then they sort of chopped and changed. And there were times when we got the ball in loads of space. There were times we got the ball being shut down. And it was pretty difficult to sort of fathom and play against. Jorginho sort of struggled a little bit, giving the ball away. But it wasn't just him. Other players did it as well, and that's a point to note. But let's go for the positive in the first half. The opening 10 minutes, Chelsea were playing well, knocking the ball about, looking to get in behind. And we got our goal lead with a corner. Good Chelsea pressure, put out for a corner, right-hand side. Mason Mount swings it in. Now, Chelsea got 3 players moving towards the near post. Everyone's worried about Kurt Zouma. He's a threat from set pieces, as we know. Thiago Silva manages to get himself free. Free header, right-hand side of the penalty spot. Heads it straight like a die. No one's there. Goal. Thiago Silva's second goal for Chelsea. Chelsea 1-0 up. Next 10 minutes or so, you expect West Ham to react. They did, but Chelsea was still playing well. Still looking to move the ball in behind. And there's an argument that you have to be honest and say that Christian Pulisic at times held on to the ball too long. He should have left the ball, take a touch or two, then release it. There was a chance in the second half where he was through. Tammy flicked the ball in, on halfway, inside. He's on the right wing. Throw comes up to him, flicks it off into Pulisic, and Pulisic rides a challenge and he's away, centre circle, towards the edge of their box. Timo Werner is open on his left-hand side. Pulisic could take 2 touches, get halfway inside their half, lay the ball off to Werner, who can run in the edge of the box with the ball under control and take his shot. Pulisic drives right up to the edge of the D, waits for a defender to come to him, gives it to Werner. By this point, Werner's inside the box. Yes, he should have done better with his shot, but by that point, he's conscious of people closing him down. He's waiting for the ball to come across him. Can't get it out from under his feet. When he does, it's an easy shot to save by Fabianski. There's just moments where Pulisic needs to let go of the ball earlier. When he did, Chelsea were in, just couldn't capitalise on it until second half. But West Ham grew with their possession, moving players around in midfield, working hard in wide areas. They were getting in behind our fullbacks. Our fullbacks weren't getting forward as much as possible. It was noticeable maybe that Frank had spoken to the players and to the fullbacks in particular, say like if one goes one side, you sit on the other side and just sit in a defensive shape, and likewise the other side. The bad news was Ben Chilwell looked like he sprained his ankle. Pretty innocuous coming together with Bowen. No fault from West Ham player at all. Chilwell had to come off for Emerson. And Emerson, the one thing that drives me mad about Emerson is he gives away stupid free kicks out wide, inside their half when he hasn't got to do it. Just stand up. Anyway, Emerson did a right second half being guided by Thiago Silva, who was given the man of the match by the Sky commentary. So West Ham, they were causing us some problems, having some shots and headers from corners which were going wide. Nothing on target, but they were causing us some problems which we had to deal with. Chelsea were giving the ball away. West Ham were pressing us into mistakes. And Chelsea couldn't really get a foothold into the game. And when we did, we couldn't find the right pass. The ball wasn't sticking up front. It kept coming back again. And first half was over with, and we sort of struggled after taking the early lead. Second half, you're looking for changes. You want us to play a bit faster, a bit higher up. But West Ham, to their credit, finished the start of the second half the way they finished the first half. They were good in possession again, into and around the edge of our box. Crosses were coming in, being dealt with, or being overplayed. Thiago Silva dominating, commanding the defence, did really, really well. Zuma did well when called upon. Mendy did okay when he was called upon. He didn't have a lot to do. Emerson was okay. Aspie was outstanding. Second half, he made a couple of challenges where he was the last man on the right-hand side and done fantastically well to win them. So Aspie did really well today, considering he's not played for a few weeks. Middle of midfield, Chelsea was still sort of losing the ball, giving it away. Jorginho, a culprit for the most part. He come off to be replaced by Mateo Kovacic, which was a good call in my opinion. And Chelsea was still trying to get a foothold. We're still trying to play those passes. When we did move the ball forward and wide, West Ham was set in a defensive shape, forcing us backwards. Or if we did move the ball forward into areas, we either played the wrong pass, we couldn't capitalise. There was one moment for Timo Werner before, one late on, which I'll talk about in a minute. But Chelsea moved the ball well. Christian Pulisic and Tammy were linking up well. Tammy comes short. We had the throw in right in front of Frank Lampard on the benches. Played up to Tammy. He's laid the ball off, a little flick inside to Pulisic. Pulisic collects the ball, and Tammy, to his credit, sprints down the right wing. Pulisic plays him in. So Tammy drives towards the edge of the box, right-hand side. Werner is coming off the left wing, unmarked. Tammy spots him, plays a great ball in. Werner loses his footing just before he goes into for the ball, where he's trying to adjust his body, and it comes to nothing. That was unlucky for Timo. And then late on in the game, Werner's been played in on the right-hand side by N'Golo Conte. Into the box, right-footed, right corner of the box. Drives it hard and low with Fabianski. His position was low down, so Werner driven it high towards the roof of the net, comes off the crossbar and goes over. Werner can't believe it. There's going to be people that are going to criticise Werner again, but for me, the guy is busy. His head never drops. He gets himself into good positions, and it will come. Have patience with Timo Werner, please. Anyway, so Chelsea are still 1-0, looking for a bit of inspiration, and we get it through 2 goals from Tammy Abraham. And it's great. The first one is a great move. We win the ball in midfield, Pulisic driving through the middle again, and he plays the ball out to the left-hand corner of the box to Timo Werner. Werner comes back on his right foot and shoots, but doesn't connect properly with the ball, which is great because the ball goes between the defender's legs. Tammy has gambled on it and follows the ball in. West Ham's defender Cresswell is sitting 5 yards deeper than the rest of his back line, plays Tammy onside. Tammy, literally outside the 6-yard box with Fabianski standing still, lets the ball come across him, right foot opens his body, puts the ball bottom corner, Chelsea 2-0. Important goal at such an important time. But Chelsea demonstrate once again, when you move the ball quickly and incisively, you're going to score goals with the players that we've got and the talent we've got up front. And it proved to be the case. Then, shortly after, another move. And again, we've got the ball forward and we move it quickly into the attacking third. And the ball's played by Christian Pulisic. He's got Mason Mount outside of him. Plays it to Mason Mount, left corner box again. Mount stops inside the box, left corner. Lifts the ball to the far post. And Pulisic running in the back post. And Fabianski look like they're going to clatter into each other. They're both sort of too afraid of hitting each other. Pulisic sort of gets a touch. It comes off Fabianski. And who's there? Whole West Ham defence stop. Tammy Abraham is on the right wing. Just walks inside the box. He's literally on the edge of the 6-yard box, right corner. Slots the ball into the empty net from the angle. And Chelsea are 3-0 up. Game over. And that was it. Chelsea broke forward quickly twice. Scored twice. It's what we needed. And it was at such an important time. And with that, West Ham huffed and puffed, but all their fight had gone. Chelsea won the game, played the game out. We saw Kai Havertz come on. Did okay, tried to play Tammy in. Just overplayed a pass. As I say, Werner hit the crossbar late on. But Chelsea, a good performance, a solid performance. And let's be honest, with all the criticism of Chelsea, all the criticism of certain players, if at 6 p.m. this evening or at 7 p.m. when we saw the team sheet, you were given a 3-0 win, a clean sheet and no shots on target, we would have bitten your hand off for it. Chelsea win 3-0. A great result. Puts us 5th above Tottenham with the Arsenal coming up Boxing Day. And we think we had problems. Look at Arsenal. If you enjoy the video, smash that like button for me. Totally unedited, uncut. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. But make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos come out. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. You've enjoyed this video. Drop a like on it for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.